I just missed it, didn't I? That's fine. That's fine. We're recording now anyway. It doesn't matter. Here we got a bunch of fools trying to figure it out on YouTube with a whatever kind of pen, and
they need to give more than a 3-second countdown.
I know. I don't understand. I didn't even hit a button. So welcome to Dad Life Trans podcast. Here we're going right into it, where we talk everything about being a dad, girl dad, life in general, business owners, entrepreneurs, all the fun things. So I got Mike here today.
Hi.
Which you can see on YouTube now.
Yes.
So this is Mike, this is Rich, both great, old and wise.
Yeah.
So if you haven't yet, tune into our YouTube channel, Dad Life Tribes.
Yeah.
We're up there now. I don't know why, some people didn't see us.
I don't know.
So anyway, today we had a request.
We did.
You want to talk about it?
Just the pressures with Christmas.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
It was holidays in general.
Holidays in general.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah. So we were talking. What kind of prompted? We were talking about not like I have nothing done for Christmas shopping right now.
Oh, don't you?
No. And I'm normally done by now.
You're usually done by now.
I'm usually done in October.
I'm usually not done now, and I'm done.
Yeah. Oh, weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
So, anyway, that wasn't the whole point. Like, it's the stress of like getting ready for the holidays, getting this stuff done, right? What your beliefs are around the holiday, which a lot of people are different. Like mine is, I don't like a lot of holidays.
Yeah.
Not because I'm a crabby asshole.
Oh.
Because I think it's a lot of Hallmark holidays. Like a lot of this crap's made up.
Well, yeah, people are making money on it. I can't fault them for it, especially if it's working. Good
Oh,
for them.
it's because it's capitalism and consumerism at its finest.
Yeah.
But I just try not to bite into that.
No, we kind of lost the meaning, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It should be more family based.
Yep.
Easier said than done because there's a lot of outside pressures, especially with kids. And it's tough to combat.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, especially what's in your face all the time.
Yeah, right.
And I actually saw a video of where Christmas was created as a marketing scheme.
It's believable.
Yeah. Yeah. Like take the faith part of it out.
Yeah.
And that's what you're left with is a marketing
It's a
scheme.
marketing scheme.
And that's kind of what happened.
But we're all falling for it.
Oh yeah.
So.
No, I mean, we were talking a little off camera, off mic, about years ago when I would sit in my garage and you'd walk in. What are you doing? And they like an elf shop because I build everything.
What? Yeah, I still have some of the things you built.
Yeah.
For my ammo storage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still have it.
But that to me was important to show my kids that like it's not about Santa coming, and it's not about mom and dad spending $1,000 or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And then getting in arguments of how much to spend on the kids and all that stuff.
Right.
Because I mean that's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
I obviously don't argue with myself about it now, but when I was married, we did, and it wasn't a because we were off center on it. It was because it was a lot of money to think about.
Yeah, and so let's say coming off 2024 was not a staple year business wise.
Yeah.
Recession and so I read a stat, and now I'm in real estate. 47% of real estate agents in 2024 did not sell one house.
Seriously?
Did not sell one house. And I have to credit a colleague for bringing that to my attention. She actually posted it on Facebook, Caroline, and I didn't know that. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. So I looked into it, and yeah, I must have read the same stat she did. Think of that.
Yeah. And
then the average for up to 70%, I think the number was, excuse me if I'm wrong, the average was 2 sales.
Crazy.
I don't know how you can live off that. These are part-time agents.
You can do it.
So 30% of agents in my field are doing all the business.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to see the stat or how many left the industry.
Oh yeah, sure.
How many mortgage people and agents, whatever. Right. How many left the industry? And good, we need an enema.
Mm-hmm.
I think. We need a cleansing.
Yeah. Yeah, no. But that puts a strain on like where you're going to spend money for Christmas.
Yeah, and it was nice to see that video, and I'm actually going to text her and thank her for that because I was coming off, 2024 wasn't a terrible year, but it wasn't a great year by any stretch. I feel pretty good about myself.
Do you quantify, like I used to do this, do you quantify a year and like the value of that year in financial, or did you live?
I'm gearing more, it used to be financial. Now it's more how did I live? Did I grow? Was I happy?
Mm-hmm.
I look at that more than I look at what my 1099 says.
Yeah. And the reason I ask that too is like, okay, we're talking about Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So Thanksgiving is very much like a Christmas now.
I love Thanksgiving. I love
more. Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I do too. But my point is like, then you get the blah of like being grateful.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I don't mean to disrespect that.
Mm-mm.
Hear me out on that one. Why aren't you like that every day?
Agreed.
So like what I try to do is I will look through, and to me, I was more grateful this year than ever when it came to Thanksgiving, but it had nothing to do with Thanksgiving. I went hunting, and me and my uncle, my dad, we had stories, and it was like good old times, right?
Yeah.
So that changed things, and you look at what you've done this year, and you're like, okay, financially, not so hot. Did I live? Oh my God, yeah. So we got around the table, like, what are you grateful for? I'm like, well, I lived more than the last 4 years than my entire life, like actual live. But I've noticed that I always think that way.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get in the holiday, you get everybody's post and all this crap about grateful, blah, blah. Okay, cool. We're all grateful. Let's be more grateful every day.
I think we'd be happier if we were more like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then with the holidays, like to me, the small things have always been the most important. It's about, somebody asked me a while back, like, what was your favorite Christmas? Probably 3 years ago. And they said, why? Because that was the first one my sister was there sober. And we had the whole family was at my house.
I remember that, yeah.
And we're all sitting there, and it was fun. It wasn't anything exciting, but we just sat there and talked like a family.
It was happy. It wasn't stressed. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I do all the food, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't stress about it.
Yeah.
And then they all pitch in. But to me, there's more value there.
Makes sense.
Than there is how many presents are under that tree.
Well, it's probably why you're happier than majority of the population.
Yeah, that's true. I was talking about this the other day. Like, how do you answer the how's life? I don't know, it keeps getting better. And they look at you like you're crazy, but no, that's because I count my wins along the way. Not always. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Shit, I got plenty of days where it's not that way.
Well, of course, that goes without saying.
But when it comes to holidays, like, Christmas to me is more important about how I felt with my family and waking up in the morning. Because of my situation, I don't get to wake up with them on Christmas morning. That was a dagger to me.
That's tough. Yeah.
And I make the best of it by doing what we can. So, like, we have Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
I tell my family, stay the hell away from my house until about 4 o'clock because I love you guys, but my girls deserve their time with me. Okay. And being a divorced dad, like that's
tough.
It's tough.
That's tough. But just be naked in like an apron.
Yeah.
It won't come early again.
I got 2 daughters. That'd be weird.
That is weird.
Jesus. Ash and Aaliyah just stay in your room. Dad's kind of whatever. Find some hairs in the chili. Don't worry about it. What? Oh, Jesus. No, but I totally lost track of where I was going with that one now. But no, it's always been the little things to me, right?
Yeah.
So, Aaliyah, some of my favorite Christmases were actually my hardest Christmas and favorite Christmases. A couple of years ago when I had zero money in my account. I got divorced. I lost everything. I was in a bad mental spot. I had to go to the Dollar Tree to Christmas shop.
Mm-hmm.
My kids love some of those shittiest gifts from China at $1. Before they went to $1.25, let me tell you.
Yeah,
now,
right.
rate of inflation, now that sucks, but ruined that store for me. But then even now, the girls still talk about it. They don't talk about all the years that we flooded them with crap.
Right. Expensive gifts.
They talk about, remember that one year, Dad, when you went to Dollar Tree and that's all you could afford? Yeah. Well, we're never going back there. Nope, we're close this year, but we ain't going back. But those things is what I kind of get to more meaningful with the girls.
Yeah.
And then not to over stress about getting things set up for the family and having a home to do it. Like I want that at my house, so that people come to my house.
Yeah. Yeah, I know when we buy our next house, that's the goal, is to have everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's not about running around because, I mean, Lord knows there's 45 different Christmases you can go to, but if you can create a home that people come to,
right,
it's awesome.
That's kind of what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And less driving.
Yeah, that's true.
I will say that.
Well, yeah, I mean, seriously though, like, when I was married, we'd go to like 5 or 6 Christmases again. Yeah. This is dumb.
Yeah.
Why am I traveling all over for people that might talk to me once a year, and they might even talk to me when I get there? Like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
Spend it with the people that value you most.
Yeah.
I never worked out for me, and we got in arguments about it, but
It is what it is. The thought was there.
yeah, I was like, I don't think so. So now I do it out of my house, and I try not to travel.
Yeah.
And I know that's going to change because there'll be other Christmases, which is fine.
It is what it is.
But that's not the value to me of Christmas.
No.
It's about just getting around the right people.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, and we have two sets of divorce. My parents are divorced. My wife's parents are divorced. So for a while, Christmas Eve, we go to 2. Christmas Day, we go to 2, and it's busy.
Yeah.
It's hard. We're trying to kind of scale that back a little bit because now as our daughter's getting older, we kind of want that dynamic.
Yeah.
Not just the 3 of us. For a little while anyway. You know?
It's a short life.
It's a short life. And as our parents age, you know, they always want to keep everybody together. Keep the family together, keep the family. That's the most important thing. It depends on the family, I guess. Thankfully, my family's close, and that would be awesome to keep them all together, but not everybody has that luxury. And sometimes it's kind of like, oh, okay, now we can finally do our own thing.
Yeah.
And some people have that dynamic, and that sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah. It changes over time. And that was kind of like when I went up to Park Falls this weekend, or last week, whatever it was. It was more about talking about the good times than it was about dwelling into how it is right now.
Well, thank God, because you were a little nervous about that.
Oh yeah, worked out well. It was good.
Good.
It was fun. Was there for less than 24 hours. Spent the night at my grandma's house. Didn't think I'd ever even walk in the door again.
And you didn't get a deer.
No, I didn't get it. And I didn't even really hunt. I sat out there for 2 hours, took a nap. I told my niece where to go, and then she flushed them out to my dad.
Did he get one?
No.
Oh.
And then the next day I got up and I'm like, hey Dad, you know, it's kind of cold out there. We just stay at Larry's and drink coffee. I was like, yeah. Then we just drove around drinking coffee. It was fine. But that's what I was there for. It was more about, like, I remember Thanksgiving to me will always be tied to deer season. Because for us, we would go to Park Falls. My aunt would put on a huge spread, 35 of us, and went to Grandma's house, my Aunt Shirley's house. It didn't matter. It was always good times, right? And I actually stopped at my Aunt Shirley's this week, and we sat and talked like we haven't talked in probably 5 years.
Nice.
And it was good, but then we started laughing about, remember when, you know, the deer would walk down as we're getting done eating, or when there was snow piled up to the damn roof when it was Thanksgiving?
We don't have any snow right now.
No, but you don't remember the family's drama or anything at that point. You just kind of reflect on it.
Well, you hope that's the case.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good, but that's what I'm trying to teach the girls. Like, it's not about the consumerism.
No.
It's about the time you spend.
Right. Yeah, and that's an important thing to focus on.
And even with, you know, the girl dad thing, good luck to any guy dating my daughter on Valentine's Day.
Good.
Good friggin' luck. You ever see the spread I put on for that thing?
I have. I've been privy to that as well.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's candlelit dinner, it's roses for my girls, and it's a heart-shaped cake, and
Oh my God, yeah, you're something else.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, now kind of off topic, but do you know, now when we were in high school, when you wanted to go to prom with someone, you just went, hey, and if you're dating someone, it's just implied that's what you're doing, but if you weren't, and you just walked up to them and said, hey, would you like to go to prom? And then they said yes, and then that was it. Now it's like a presentation.
What?
It's almost like, I didn't know that either. But yeah, it's a thing. Like they do like this skit, and there's a sign, and it's recorded and put on social media. Like, this was my prom proposal, and I'm like, fuck that.
But that's what's wrong with these holidays. It's the same shit.
Agreed.
Throw it up on Facebook, look like the fake family or the fake whatever you're doing, to Facebook famous, Instagram famous. No.
So I'm gonna tell my daughter, if some guy does that to you, say no.
Yeah. Run the other way.
Stupid. Run the other way. That's a woman.
Yeah. That's insane. Really?
I guess now I have not experienced it, but I've seen it enough where I asked a couple older, kids that are high school age. I'm like, is this a thing? And they're like, yeah, it is. And they almost seemed like, these were girls that I was asking, and they almost seemed kind of more annoyed by it. And I'm like, okay, well, your dad raised you right. But some of them were like, yeah, I expect that.
Oh, hell no.
I'm like, oh, poor guy who ends up with you.
Yeah, but it's going to be that typical, there's Chandler in the camera. Hey, Chandler.
I'm sorry.
It's going to be that typical, like what they've done with holidays. And to me, they've destroyed it. 100%.
Yeah, if you let it destroy it,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
But like, everything's so social media driven. You got to put on, even like with the kid, right? got to have these gender reveal parties. No, you don't.
Yeah. I like it when they go wrong.
I've never seen any of them.
Well, there was one I saw where the guy, he's got like 3 daughters,
Mm-hmm.
and they were expecting their 4th, and he did the gender reveal, and all the pink fell, and he just goes, fuck. He walked away.
Okay, now that's funny. That's funny.
Those are the ones I like to see, or where they go to shoot the balloon and they miss, and the balloon flies away, and you don't know what you're having. I like those.
That's fun. But I mean, there's also the pressure of, like, we were kind of talking a little bit, like, getting the wrong gift, not enough gifts, one versus the other.
Yeah.
What did Santa bring versus what the parents brought?
Right.
Did we live up to Santa's expectations?
Yeah. And that's where you lose the meaning.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And now our daughters are more, it's clothing now.
Yeah.
It's more the young
Makeup
lady.
and face masks.
Yeah.
Sephora.
I don't know anything about that. So, but you go to, like, my daughter's spoiled. She's an only kid.
Mm-hmm.
She's spoiled. And I never wanted that, but it's the only one. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
You go into Lululemon and it's like, oh yeah, she really wanted this for $130 for a shirt that she's going to outgrow in 6 months. It's like, oh my God.
I did the same thing last year.
Oh my God.
And then as a single male guy, dad, I walked into freaking Sephora, went to Lululemon and Sephora. And my giant ass is looking around like, I don't know where anything's at. So I got a person to help me, and she was laughing the whole time. And I'm like, only guy in there.
You did the right thing. You grab someone that is as close to your daughter's age as
and you got to own it. You got to be like, look, I suck at this. I don't know shit about this. Here's what they want.
Help me.
And they're like, oh, here. Cool, thanks. Have a good day.
I used to do the same thing, like when I would go buy clothes that are a little bit out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
I would go to a place, and this sounds so bad, but if there was a gay gentleman working there, that's my guy.
Oh, no, that doesn't sound bad at all, because they're fashionable.
You're my guy, walk me through this.
Yeah.
And they were like, absolutely, I got you. Mm-hmm. And I would spend ridiculous amounts of money. And it's like, all right, but he hit it out of the park.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry if that makes me insensitive, but I used my available resources.
Yeah, but I mean, I needed help, so I asked people who were standing, and that's what you have to do.
That guy knew more than anyone else there.
Oh, I'm sure.
He hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's the one.
I went so far as to write an email to corporate saying how awesome that guy was.
Mm-hmm.
That's how good he was.
But that makes, it makes sense for what you're doing.
Yeah. But no, so you did the right thing.
Yeah. So do you get yourself gifts?
I don't. If I need something or want something, I just kind of get it, which pisses my wife off because she's like, "Yeah, I could have got you that for Christmas." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's July and I needed this." So no, I haven't.
See, I do the consumables. I'll get like deodorant and all sorts of shit. I don't care. I don't need anything, so I don't need whatever. Anything. So I open something.
Yeah. Look at an apple.
Yeah. Wow. It's white rice, a whole 25-pound sack.
Men don't want gifts. Our role is to provide. We want to give.
It's almost awkward.
Yeah, like we want to give the wife and the kids, and we want to give, and this. We worked our asses off, and now this is our pleasure, watching you be happy. I don't need shit. I just don't.
Yeah, no, I just want you to be happy. Put a smile on your face.
Yeah.
And when you're done with the damn wrapping paper, put it in the bag and then put it in the garbage.
I like a clean house.
Yeah.
I do like a clean. I don't get that.
That's the only time I get stressed out opening gifts because they just got shit everywhere. And I go, just stop, put it in the bag, and then put your stuff away. Yes. Don't leave it under the tree for a week.
No.
Put it away.
The tree's going down before December's over. So.
Oh, not me. Oh, no.
Really?
Oh, I'm a Christmas freak.
Mine went up last night, and I already want it gone.
Oh, mine went up the week before Thanksgiving.
Oh, my God.
And it'll go down probably a week or two in January.
Well, one of my current neighbors and your former neighbor, they had their tree up in like July and August.
Did they ever take it down?
I don't think they did.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, good for them. Smart.
No. That's
but
a
even,
mental illness.
All right, even like look at when it comes to Christmas now. I used to love decorating for Christmas outside.
Yeah, I know.
Huge display.
You had a boom truck.
Yeah, I had a boom truck, which I now own it, which is funny. I remember that 60-foot boom truck.
Why haven't we utilized that boom truck more?
We could prank the shit out of it.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
You've grown up too much.
Ah, dang it. Oh, yeah, I got all sorts of toys now. The dump truck, the boom truck, the skid steer. We could literally put somebody's car in the back of my one truck and drive off.
God, I wonder if Travis still leaves his keys in his car.
Anyway, back to...
Get his Tesla up.
But you go to decorate now? I mean, it's $1,000.
I know.
By the time you buy some of these lights, and it's insane.
Yeah, I know.
And then you're running all this electricity, and it's like, I mean, I love doing it. I miss that part. Remember, I used to have all you guys come into the road like Clark Griswold, and I'd plug it all in.
Yeah,
and I'm
something
like,
wouldn't work. Yeah.
And then I'd be like, fuck. And then everybody would start laughing. But whatever, it worked. It was fun.
It was
like
fun.
that. I'll remember that. My kids will remember that.
Yeah.
I don't do that anymore.
No.
Part of that is because I keep thinking I'm going to move out.
Well, the neighborhood is lacking that now.
Yeah.
It really is.
There's a lot of shenanigans that's lacking in that place now.
Agreed. Everybody's kind of sectioned off.
Oh, we should do that. We should do something. I got 2 60-foot boom trucks.
I know, and I think it's Susie.
Yeah, we could put Santa on her roof.
Yes.
Mounting a reindeer or something.
Yes.
We'll see.
We do have 2 Darth Vaders still.
Oh, there we go. We got to figure it out. But that'll be the next holiday.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I don't even know what the next holiday we got. Christmas,
Easter.
2 years.
I guess.
Easter.
I mean, once
Easter.
you
All right, Easter. Now we're gonna get me pissed off.
Now
When the
that's a
hell did
holy-
Easter gift become a thing?
I know.
Are you shitting me?
No Easter gifts.
Easter is not for capitalism or consumerism. Easter is for faith. That's what it is.
Christian holiday.
What are we doing?
I
What
know.
are we teaching our kids? Oh, we're talking. Oh, look, you got this. There's a freaking gift.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go to not only a gift. Well, I gotta go to Target because I have to get you. No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I know.
What if you went to, like, I go to 125 on Main or some of the shops local down here, and you do it intentfully? Like, yeah. What
That's
if you did
different.
that?
That's different.
And you find something cool, and you're like, this is what I want to get you.
Yep.
And you think about it for a little bit. You don't just go, gift card, ooh, Starbucks, you know. Like,
Yeah.
Are you shitting me? You can do that any other time.
You can do that.
And then to do it on Easter. Are you kidding me?
I know.
No
It's
way.
Blasphemous. I know.
Oh. Then you got the Easter. Now you got Halloween bags you got to give everybody.
Yep.
And gifts.
Really?
Well, my kids get them, and I certainly don't give them to them.
Well, we didn't do any Halloween. Emma donated like most of her Halloween candy.
And then, now we really got me going here. Who in the heck started a gift bag for a birthday?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either, but I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with it either.
If I'm throwing a birthday party for my kid, I don't care if you don't bring a gift.
No.
Don't bring a gift.
We
That's
tell
cool.
people no gifts.
Come hang out and have fun.
Yes.
I am not going to get your kid a bullshit bag of gum and whatever other sugary crap we can throw in there just so they feel like it's a participation. No, I'm not giving a participation award.
No.
Come to the house, have fun,
Yep.
live life. Let's not worry about having to buy something every 5 seconds.
That's why we do my daughter's party where we do it
Yeah.
right on the river there.
Yeah.
Everybody hangs out, they eat. We spend a ton of money on food and stuff like that, but it's August.
But
We
I
swim and
like with Aaliyah, hers in October, and I always nobody ever said anything to me about it, but I always feel pressure like, man, I should get him a gift bag, but I'm not doing it. Screw that.
yeah.
And then the kids come and they don't say anything. I'm like,
I don't think they care.
all right, they like the pancakes. We're good.
Yeah, if they know it's coming,
Yeah.
they're excited for it. But if they don't know it's coming, I
Doesn't
don't
matter.
care.
Doesn't matter.
They're at the age now where it's like whatever. We hung out, we ran around,
Yeah.
did whatever.
Yeah. But I mean, those are all things designed to get us to spend more money.
Yeah, but
Versus
you guys
what
out
the
of
purpose-
Leah's, you always used to do like you design your own T-shirt, and you always kind of got into that a little bit.
I didn't do that.
At your house, that
Oh
happened.
yeah. Now,
Yes.
yeah. Not that was after post.
Was it after?
That was
Oh, I
post.
thought you guys did something like that too.
Postpartum depression. No, I always had big parties, and then
Yeah.
but everybody, we'd have 50 people there.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, including me, was getting drunk. Those cakes I decorated.
I know you did the cake.
So much pressure.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get it. Like, when you're sitting there as a guy decorating a huge giant cake for not just one daughter, because we had a double birthday party, they did 2 giant cakes,
Yep.
which anybody listening, like, not small, little, like 12 inch,
They were big.
2 12, 2 9, 2 6, or 2 13 by 9.
You had a storm in the neighbors' group.
Yeah. Because the fridges didn't fit. And then you pipe it all by hand and you're doing all that shit the night before,
Yeah.
trying to drink beer and entertain the guests, which didn't work out.
Thank you, Mr. Collin. You could have been a
Oh,
cake boss.
that's what they used to say that.
I mean,
They used to say that all the time.
it's
He's a
insane.
pastry chef. No, I don't want to do that shit.
Mr. Collin, man.
You know, I want barbecue's it, but then I get the smoker going the next day because
Yep.
you got everybody coming, and you're setting all this shit up, and you're like, oh my god, for a kid's birthday?
Right.
You know what my parents did for my birthday? Not that.
Not
Here's
that.
cake and coffee, and if you talk,
Coffee.
yeah, cake and coffee, and if you talk, you're gonna sit under the table. That's what we did.
Perfect.
Yep. Or you go to your cousin's birthday that's a day older than you, or a day younger than you, and nobody wishes you happy birthday because they all don't know it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Well, my wife has a December birthday, so growing up, that's rough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure.
It's like, yeah, here's a cake, because
Yeah.
nobody cares.
Yeah.
Christmas is coming.
Would you like peppermint on that?
This is a combo gift.
Yeah. Do you do Elf on the Shelf?
We only did that 1 year, and Emma got real bored with it, because my wife and I are shitty. Like, we don't do Christmas cards, we're bad at it. We did Christmas cards
I love
1
Christmas
year.
cards.
I know you
those.
do. And I got a couple other buddies that are really good about it, and they do these cool things. So I drew 3 stick figures, and I only did like 12 of them. And I'm like,
You didn't have like the one stick figure with the,
No. I thought about it. But my wife reeled me in, but I literally drew 3 stick figures that said, "We're shitty at Christmas cards." Stamp, gone.
Yeah.
And everybody loved it.
Yeah. What's
And
funny?
I'm like, I'm not doing this every year.
Yeah.
That was a one and done.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, you were one of the 12.
I do like. I don't love the Christmas letters.
Ugh.
That kind of annoys me because that becomes
Yeah.
like almost like you're bragging.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like I love to see my friends, their family, be like, oh, cool. You know what? I got a Christmas card from. They thought of me.
Yeah.
And then I gave them a Christmas card. You know, like that's what I think about it.
Yeah.
Or I'd sit down with my coffee in the morning and I'd always keep a stack. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Now I'm down to like 4 because nobody gives a shit about me. But some of that was intentful too.
Yeah.
But you know, it's still you make time for it.
Yeah.
And that's Christmas to me, not the pressure.
I know. We do get a couple of cards where there's like a letter, and a couple of them are like, all right, this is kind of nice.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're all bad, but
No, but
some of
yeah, yeah, it gets a little.
it's like Facebook and a letter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me things I did that.
Yeah. Well, little Johnny failed his driver's test for the 2nd time by blowing a stop sign. Maybe his name's not Johnny. Maybe it's. I'm not going to say that right now. But you know what I mean? Like, okay, cool. My daughter didn't do this. Okay, she did. You know, she did a triple Lundy off the.
Yeah, I'd like to see one
board
where
or
a
something.
parent did like all the bad shit.
Oh, that'd be great. But that's honest.
Which would be, I'd love that. Like, listen to what this asshole did.
Yeah.
This is the best card ever.
And people look at you differently when you're honest like that, though. Because I'll do that. Not that I won't write it down, but people, like holidays or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, how's the girls? I don't know. They're great, but they're little assholes too, just like your kids. Oh my God. But seriously, I mean, they're good kids. They're great girls. Just like I was a kid. I was an asshole at some time too.
Absolutely.
So let's not be fake about it.
No.
Let's not be Facebook on it. I told you this one was going to get me going a little bit.
All right, that's fine.
It's fun.
I didn't know how we were going to get more than 10 minutes out of this one.
We're getting it now. Now you got me all cranked up. Because then you go into you go into the stores now too at holidays, right?
Yeah.
They are jamming so much shit in these stores. So when you
my
walk by the aisle, you can't walk through the aisles without pallets in the row. And not just pallets of stuff. You got pallets of shit you don't need.
Right.
That says discount, so now they create urgency. So
Yeah.
I gotta have it. Oh, my daughter will like that. And as a guy, how about a flashlight? How many times you walk by a flashlight? Oh, maybe I should put that for me.
I get 40 of them. Yeah,
But why?
Yeah.
Why do we buy so many flashlights?
My mom's that way too. That's where I get that.
Flashlights, nice, and guns. I'm like, I probably don't need any of it, but I'm always buying it.
Oh,
No,
you never know.
some of you do. I'll give you that. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm dreading going to Costco today. Oh my God. That Costco's been set up for Christmas for a month.
Yeah. Oh, before Thanksgiving.
So, and that's the other thing. You go to these stores, and now Thanksgiving's done, Christmas is done. Now they'll start decorating for Easter before Christmas even hits.
Probably. Yeah.
And then, they'll start doing Valentine's Day. Sorry. Valentine's Day.
February. Yep, you're right.
Then, as soon as that,
Easter.
Valentine's Day, they don't even do Easter that much in the stores. What they're starting to do more of is the drinking holiday and the money that is
New Year's?
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. Yes.
St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Now that's such a booze holiday, which is a revenue maker.
Oh my God.
But now these kids are like, oh, you ain't Irish, shut up.
Well, in the restaurant, it was always Mother's Day was the big one. Easter was the second. Those are the 2 biggest restaurant holidays when I was in that industry. Mother's Day, oh my God. We
Yeah.
were booked from open to close 6 months in advance.
So, American marketing at its
Yeah.
finest. Now, I'm not,
Beautiful.
I will say this, I'm not a victim. I don't really, Father's Day is Father's Day.
I
Mother's Day is Mother's Day.
That's it. Yeah.
But the Mother's Day is pushed 30 times more because in almost every household in the United States, the female is the main decision maker on financial decisions.
Yep.
Whether men want to admit it or not, you might control that bank account all freaking day long, but if she looks at you, grabs you unaware and says, nope, I'm buying it, she's buying it.
Keep buying it.
So then, that's American marketing.
Yep.
And if you look at a lot of our commercials, they're geared towards the female.
100%.
And if you look at like the holidays, like, okay, when I was married, I did all the holiday stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I did all the cooking. And I'm not digging on my ex at all.
God no.
But if you look at the commercials, nope.
Polar opposite.
Polar opposite.
Yeah.
And it's like, it was never, it's always pushed that way on purpose, so they spend more.
Yeah.
Which is smart,
They're not
but
dumb.
it drives me nuts.
There's an algorithm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just annoying.
It is. Yeah, Father's Day. It's funny. Mother's Day, it's like, yep, all right, yep. You want to get rid of your kids on Mother's Day, I get it, so you can just be alone.
Yeah.
Father's Day, here's your kids. Well, wait a minute.
We got another softball tournament, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, right.
Your ass ain't getting out of here till 9 o'clock Sunday, p.m.
I did have a practice on Mother's Day last year.
Did we? I thought we had a tournament.
No, we had a practice on Mother's Day. Why did we do that?
Oh, yeah, you did, because Danette had Aaliyah, and that was not,
No, there were some angry people, and not everybody.
Not that she was, but
fine.
yeah.
But I was like, yep.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
I didn't know if I was going to catch hell for that or not.
Whatever, we lived. They're a little stronger now. Listen here. And it was girls softball.
I know.
Oh, wow. But yeah, it's all geared. It's all taken away from what is. Like, yeah, that mother should be valued all year long.
Of course.
And then Mother's Day should be a big brunch. And should be like, hey, spoil the shit out of them. I was always, even when I was married, like I was adamant. Like I wouldn't drink heavy the night before because it was important for me to take care of my ex. And it was Mother's Day.
Yep.
And that's a good thing. Not spending $1,000 to do it is an even better thing.
Even better.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then the guy's side, like, yeah, what happens on Father's Day? Well, it's springtime. It's time to go do some. It's June, so let's go do something else. Mow the lawn, and you might get a steak dinner that you got to cook anyway.
Perfect.
Which is fine.
Thankfully, my wife cooks. She's
Yeah.
very good. So.
I do, and I don't bother me at all. But it's just funny how those dynamics are put and how it's all geared that direction.
Yeah, it is what it is.
And then there's the Tooth Fairy.
That ship sailed for me a long time ago.
Oh, my best moment ever. My proudest moment of my oldest. And my ex will back this one up too. I knew she knew when she wrote on a Ziploc bag, "Give me my money." And I'm like, oh my God, that's funny. And she just gave me that smirk, and I'm like, all right. That's the last time you get that, by the way.
Emma caught me putting money under her pillow when she was like 4.
Oh, I failed. Did you ever hear my story on that?
I don't know.
We were in that shitty apartment, and at this time I was so like just mindset, go. And my little one had fallen asleep, and I'm like, I'm gonna get up at 3:30, I'm gonna switch it out and go to the gym. Come back, wake her up. I forgot. So then I left her a note. Well, then of course it's in my handwriting. She's like, I knew it was you, Dad, because you wrote, sorry, I forgot. Here's your $10. And I knew it was you, Dad. I knew it was it. But even like believing in that was huge.
What a creepy belief. Yeah, someone comes and takes your teeth and gives you money.
They stand over you sleeping. Breathe heavily.
What's next?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The organ fairy?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Take my kidney. How much do they leave?
The toenail fairy.
Oh,
I got a hangnail. Can you take care of that? Yeah, just fall asleep. Here's some NyQuil. There you go. Let's chuck this shit.
Such a weird belief system in this country.
Yeah. How else can we make money? I don't know. Let's make something else up.
Right.
Maybe we should make up a holiday. You ever think of that?
There's got to be money in it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like Seinfeld with the Festivus.
Does the Amish have holidays all the time?
They do?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're not our holidays.
No.
They don't celebrate our holidays.
I suppose not.
Except for Christmas.
Oh, well, that's faith.
And Easter, I think. Yeah, it's Easter.
Okay.
But the rest of them, they don't do something random holiday.
Are they a branch of Christianity? I don't know much about them.
Mm-hmm.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then there's the split in how they interpret the Bible and all that stuff is like,
Sure.
There's Mennonite, Amish, and there's 1,000 different versions of Mennonite.
I would assume they'd be more Old Testament.
I'm assuming, yeah. I don't.
Safe
yeah,
assumption.
Just gonna guess. Just gonna guess. But they don't celebrate a lot of those holidays at all.
I mean, whatever.
I think for the first time, when I went up by Alvin and I took the girls up and we exchanged gifts, which was the funniest moment ever. That was the first time with an English family they've done that.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool. Ashley got a box of premium crackers. And we're all sitting there, and Alvin looks over at Ashley, aren't you going to open your gift? And she's like, they're great. And she looks all embarrassed. And Alvin goes, they ain't crackers. She opens it up, it's all lotions and stuff.
Oh,
she was so happy.
But
But it was really funny. To this day, Alvin and I will laugh about it. And he got me a little clock that runs backwards because I'm always running crazy behind it. So it was really fun, but my kids will remember that the rest of their life.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
They will never remember what I couldn't even tell you what I got in that year because it was 2 years ago. I have no idea.
I couldn't tell you.
I could tell you what I got him at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, because it stood out.
Yeah, that was it. I could tell you pretty much every meal I've made.
Yeah.
We were talking about, remember my old apartment? We had, you weren't there, but like after my boxing win, right? Tons of people in there. I made all that food. Oh no, we got Luigi's Pizza.
We got pizza.
But there were still a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
So for Thanksgiving and Christmas, I would cram everybody in there because it was important to me. I'd
Yeah.
smoke all the meat, and I loved it.
I remember that.
Yeah. And I just, you don't think about like my niece, right? She's favorite dish for holiday. We should go through that too, but what are you bringing this year? I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to bring like bacon broccoli or something. Oh, can you make your Brussels sprouts? I'm like, oh, you remember that? That was like 4 years ago. Had I known that, I would have made it. They were
Right.
cranberry, goat cheese, Brussels sprout, really good. Whew.
There's nothing good about Brussels sprout.
Oh, it was the bomb.com. But I remember like my mom's, she makes cheesecake, pumpkin cheesecake. No, I gotta stop talking. Shit. Or the Browns, or like all these little things you remember all those holidays.
Yeah.
And it's fun to be that way.
Yeah.
You teach the kids that.
We had a Thanksgiving at Seamus's, I think not this last year, but the year before.
Mm-hmm.
I know, my parents were out of town. They travel a lot, so they were somewhere. And then I think Tracy's mom wasn't having it, so we were just like, we're gonna do ribs.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
Just to mix up the turkey ham shit.
But the Americanism is you gotta have turkey and ham. No,
Right.
you don't.
Yeah, I don't like ham.
Oh.
Do you like ham? Are
Oh,
you
yeah.
more of a ham guy than a turkey guy?
No, because my smoked turkey is like to die for.
Turkey's amazing.
Yeah.
Ham, I'm just like,
Oh, I like ham
too good.
I eat it all, but on Christmas and that, I usually will make a turkey or a chicken, depends on what I feel like that day. A beef roast of some sort, and a couple racks of ribs.
Perfect.
Sweet potatoes, because who doesn't love those?
Everybody loves those.
A vegetable, because who doesn't love those? And then cookies of whatever the hell I feel like eating.
Perfect.
And that's it. And then my sister brings green bean casserole or something. My mom might bring her stuff.
I can't do a casserole.
David brings taco dip because Ashton always wants taco dip.
Perfect.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be what they put on Instagram.
No.
I should start posting stuff of my family on Instagram. That'd be funny. Holy hell.
David especially.
Oh, yeah. Here's Clark Griswold and here's Cousin Eddie. I don't know, last year was pretty funny. I think it was Christmas. I laced the taco dip with ghost chili, and there was a little left, and my mom had brought cinnamon bananas, and I sprinkled the ghost chili on one of the bananas, and my mom got them both.
Oh, God. That's one thing I don't miss from you living in our neighborhood was every piece of food I had to suspect was just going to kill me.
I brought ghost chili peanuts, which I told everybody, don't eat those. And Brady took a ginger snap, shook it up in the same bag, and then he put it back, and then David's girlfriend Chantel got it. She goes, Jesus Christ. It was so funny. Oh, she still to this day doesn't trust anything in my house. But
Well, our friend's son is still damaged. Like, he doesn't trust any piece of food I give him.
yeah, well,
He's like, what's in here?
yeah.
Still wrapped.
My kids still remember that Christmas I molded chocolate?
Yeah, Ashley,
Laced with ghost chili?
hilarious.
I made chocolate molds of stars. I went way out of my way. Laced it with ghost chilies because I double boiled it and did it all. Made candies out of it. Gave it to a neighbor. Susie's sister got pissed.
Yeah, she got me.
Yeah.
Because she was a little girl.
Yeah, I sent my
I
little kids
made
over
these
there.
for you. Who doesn't want to? Who's not going to take that?
I probably shouldn't have had them lined up.
Oh, it was so hot. I just stared at her and I'm like, you were just an evil child.
Well, then but you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
It's the little things. I took those same chocolates, and I was a president of a company at the time. I chopped them up, chunked them, put them in some chocolate chip cookies, and baked them for them. But that
We
was
got Colton with, Tracy actually got him with cupcakes and she injected it with hot sauce.
yeah. Then they
And
blamed
you
me.
randomed it. You weren't even there yet.
Yeah, I was.
And you got blamed. Yeah, but you came after.
I was there
you
the whole
got
time.
blamed?
Yeah, she scraped the top off and then
Oh
put
my
it in.
God, that was great. Just the look on his face was,
Yeah, yeah. I think that was Halloween.
I think it was 2 Halloweens ago. Yeah. That kid.
Yeah, cool. But even Halloween, like, now you gotta decorate your yard for Halloween. No, you don't.
I didn't.
No, you don't.
Emma broke her pumpkin like beginning of October. She would stand out in the yard and it was in half and she's just like, it is what it is. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's funny. Pumpkin carving, that was fun.
That was fun.
I get my pumpkins from the Amish because they're like $3.
Oh, right.
Now you go to the store here and they're like 30.
Pumpkin.
we got pumpkins with my brother David. This is a good David story. So it's weird. Me and Bowles were talking with him. He goes, David, you sure that your son should be playing with that sharp knife? Oh, he's fine. All of a sudden he starts crying. He cut himself. But we don't remember anything from that year, 10 years ago, but William cutting himself with a knife he should have never had. There was a fillet knife cutting a damn pumpkin he shouldn't have been cut.
Fillet.
Oh, yeah. He was only like 6. No, it was legit. It was legit. And then we were just like, we told you. So, whatever. So, anyway. I don't know. I think we're kind of just about out of time on this one. But
we're running out of...
Yeah. I could talk about that. But I got my rant out with this. You got any famous last words?
No, I don't know. This holiday season, just be grateful for the people that are around you. Try to carry that on through the year. Be grateful on a random Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's just a thing.
Yeah.
That's how I teach the kids, and that's why I think it's funny that you go on your social media. It's all grateful, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, grateful all the time. Cool.
I am as well. It's you're not guaranteed tomorrow.
No,
so
just
enjoy it
and enjoy the traditions of sitting with elderly people in your family that you choose to sit around.
Yeah,
because you get a lot of cool stories there too.
Well, once they're gone, they're gone.
Yep.
You can't get that back.
All right. That being said, have a good day, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Now 15 minutes of.
How do you shut this damn thing up? I'm not even gonna edit. I'm just gonna throw it up there.
Screw it.
Somebody's gonna find us funny. I don't care who it is. All right, I'm just gonna stand up. Whoops.